As far as the way we fish today, I think some of the old-timers would think we were nuts. But at the same time, we have better equipment, bigger boats that can accomplish some of the stuff we do. So in their day, they were used to fishing hard during the daylight hours before the sodium lights came into play. So it was a little different tempo that they had. They still worked hard. It was more manual labor. We're more intense because we have the speed and hydraulic power, yet we still put in more hours. So it's a different ball game today. Some of the most amazing stories that I heard from my father and or grandfather, I think if I think back what my dad told me, it was stories where, you know, they'd fish inside of bays. They didn't have to go 200 miles offshore. They would go way out west along the chain and fish. And I know one time, you know, a guy went in there to anchor up. He had, I think it was 7 pots on the stern of the boat. It was storm outside the island, so he went into anchor. And they figured, let's just drop a couple of pots in the bay here and just for the heck of it. And as each day the storm passed, the pots came up full. I think it was like every 12 or 16 hours. So they managed to fill that boat while laying on anchor in the middle of a bay, hiding from a storm. I think that's just amazing. You won't see that today, but I know Dad got a kick out of that. When I think about my grandfather and some of the things that he went through, you know, he would chuckle about it at the time where they filled a boat called the Vigra, and they couldn't stop filling it. They were on such good fishing that they sank the boat in doing so. They just kept putting fish on until she went down. Another one with my grandfather, they thought it was such good fishing they couldn't leave, and a man had died on board for one reason or another, and rather than take him in, they put him on ice till they finished the trip. And that's just kind of the way it was. But when you think back at what those guys went through and wooden ships and the like, to me it's quite amazing.